So I'm about to place a bet here that's been flagged as a high return opportunity by a new value betting app. I'll analyse all the results in a second because if you've ever wanted to outsmart the bookies and consistently pick winning bets, this video shares a unique solution. The best part? Anyone can use it, and its creators are so confident that if you don't make a profit in the first month, they'll extend your subscription completely free until you do profit. I'll show you how and why as I explain, because this isn't just one tool. It's actually 4 different tools wrapped into one single platform, each targeting specific betting techniques to boost profits. But before we dive into the detail, let's get everyone up to speed. What is value betting and why is it so important? In simple terms, value betting is all about finding bets where the odds are higher than their actual true probability. Bets that, mathematically speaking, will definitely make money over time. It's exactly what this software is built to help you find, automatically, consistently, and with real-time alerts. So let's start with the first of the 4 different tools, the Price Boost Matcher. The Price Boost Matcher is an exclusive app within the software that takes full advantage of price boosts by quickly identifying every profitable boost as it becomes available. So let me show you how it works here on the screen. By presenting these opportunities in a simple sortable table, it allows us to quickly find and place bets at a greater price than their true chance before the odds shift. As you can see, the time, betting selection, its value rating expressed as a percentage, and the betting company it's currently available with are listed in ascending order with the best value bets at the top. In this case, our best value bet is this one right here. The app's algorithm is able to do this by leveraging 10 years worth of historical pricing data and simultaneously monitoring thousands of sports betting prices with hundreds of different sports books, all at the same time. Now, I wouldn't advise it because Exchange Commission eats into our value bet, but they've highlighted the corresponding exchange prices here in case you want to hedge. Speed is the crucial detail here because sportsbooks don't like to leave value prices up for long. They know it's the only way that they'll definitely get beaten in the long term. Now, you can see a selection of bets that I've identified here. Their individual value percentages fluctuate, but on average, most of them beat their true price by around 10%. So on average, that's 10% of pure value in our pocket. And this is why OddsMonkey, the app's creator, are so confident in their product. I've left a link in the description down below for those that want to take advantage of the early bird guarantee. Now, it is an affiliate link, so if you want to support the channel, please use it. New value betting subscriptions also include access to OddsMonkey's all access tier for price tools, so it's a no-brainer really. Now, I'll place a boosted bet of my own right now to demonstrate how this works. I'll select a few filters up here because I don't have usable accounts with all of these bookies, tap refresh, scan the list for a decent opportunity, click through to the sportsbook site and place the bet. Simple. Quite literally, that is it. And that's just one of the 4 tools. The next one, in my opinion, is a lot more exciting. So let's move on to the Lucky EV Finder. This brand new tool isn't like the others. It does something that I've personally spent time doing in the past to generate some very large wins from small stakes. Except there's a problem. Doing it manually can be tricky because it requires linking up multiple sports betting lines to get one huge value bet. Now, at this point, I should stress that this betting strategy means that we won't win every single time. However, it does mean that we win big and secure a lot more value with just one bet placement. By combining value selections, it maximises our payout and multiplies the overall value margin. As with all value betting, the more value and the larger the sample, the more you win because the maths is on our side. So the Lucky Finder EV is designed to help anyone who wants to target value accumulator bets. Similar to the previous tool, it does all of the heavy lifting by compiling and presenting high value Lucky 15 bet slips automatically. For those who are unfamiliar, a Lucky 15 bet is an accumulator that utilises 4 selections split into 15 different bets. 4 singles, 6 doubles, 4 trebles and 1 4-fold accumulator. If all 4 should win, the return is massive. Looking at the interface here, you can see it's made a complex task really quite simple. Each time you click refresh results, the tool gives us a new Lucky 15 bet slip. From left to right, you've got the race time, the event and race type, betting selections and total expected value percentage, the horse's odds and fair odds for both the win and place. Beyond that, there's the calculated expected values for both the win and place too. And then of course, how many places are being paid out in that particular race. At the bottom of the slip, we've got the overall expected value percentage and the overall odds for this particular Lucky 15 bet. Now, as you can see, at 10,254 to 1, there's a huge payout waiting if all 4 selections should win. As a user, all I have to do is place the Lucky 15 as an each way bet using these 4 selections. Now, why should I do it each way, I hear you ask? The answer is simple. Because of the way each way bets are calculated, the place portion of this bet typically leaves us with even more value than the win portion. Just look at the difference between the EV win and EV place columns. Now, as the advanced amongst you are already aware, bookies are often trying to identify sharp players. One of the best things about this betting strategy, in my own personal experience, is that they really struggle to identify winning players when it comes to Lucky 15 bets. I should also add that the results don't include any extra bonuses or promotions some bookies might apply to Lucky 15 bets. If you include those, your value margin is even higher. If you're willing to place these bets in a physical shop, it's barely ever questioned. Now, let's jump onto the final 2 tools together because some of you will already understand the basic concepts behind them. Now, these 2 are a bit more advanced, although they're easy to use. Developed from previous popular betting strategies, they target specific bet types that are routinely pushed by big companies like Bet365 and Paddy Power. The point being here, these ones offer stronger recommendations with more value and more consistently. First off, let's look at the Extra Place EV. This tool helps you exploit extra place terms that the bookies offer because regularly there are value bets where the potential payout exceeds the risk of playing. It does this by accurately calculating each horse's probability of finishing in that extra place position. For example, if we look at the results here, the EV percentage makes it easier to identify which bets will be profitable in the long term and then ranks them in order of the most value. If we click on the drop down arrow next to each selection, it then lists all of the different bookmakers and exchange combinations that could be placed with this bet. To the right, clicking on the open icon then automatically opens up a bet calculator with all of the relevant data populated so that anyone can understand. Below that is the simple 1, 2, 3 process required to lock in our value bet. You'll see these values within the explainer are then laid out including the exchange commission in the 3 boxes below it. If we need to adjust the commission or betting odds, we just type it in and hit recalculate. Now finally, if you click the log bet button down here, all of the information for this bet is immediately saved to a separate bet tracker within the account. Now it's up to you how you use this tool, but long term, only placing the back portion of the bet is likely to be more profitable because there isn't any exchange commission to pay on the lay bets. However, doing that does mean a lot more variance in the short-term results. It requires a larger bankroll and the discipline to ride it out for a bad run of variance. Now finally, we have the 2up EV tool, an absolute gem for football bettors. Now potentially, there's thousands to be banked from a single bet every time it's used. For those who aren't familiar, this betting strategy takes advantage of early payout offers. Bookies like Bet365 often pay out immediately if a team leads by 2 goals at any point in the match, even if they end up losing or drawing in the end. Now this is significant because it allows value bettors to immediately lock in a huge win with little risk if we select the right game. Now if that's lost you a little, there's a link to a fuller explanation in the description down below. Unlike previous 2up tools, this app calculates a game's full turnaround percentage, as you can see here on the screen. This FTA figure indicates the chance that a team will go 2 goals up and then go on to draw or lose the match, because that's where the big value is. So in this example, Newcastle have got a full turnaround percentage of 3.24. Meaning we would expect to see a full turnaround once in every 33 matches. Now, if we place a back bet on Newcastle at 2.40 and a lay bet at 2.48 before the match, the 2 bets cancel out any risk, ensuring a loss of just £1.61. Now, when you consider that 33% of the time we expect to lose £1.61, we'd be looking at a total loss of £53.13. However, if the full turnaround does happen, we win 98.39, making it a great value bet. By knowing exactly which matches to target, this tool transforms 2up betting from guesswork to a more precise data-driven strategy. So let's check in on some results from the bets that I found with these tools. Remember, with value betting, it's not about winning every time. It's about getting value long term, as that's where the math always works in our favour. Now fortunately, as the original match betting platform, OddsMonkey have got 10 years worth of data to help us do it. And remember, with the OddsMonkey profit guarantee, if you don't see returns within the first month, they'll extend your subscription free of charge until you do profit. Check it out via the early bird offer link in the description down below, or take a look at this video here in the end screen as it breaks down the basics of their previous software for beginners.